Welcome to my YouTube channel, Natasha and Your Phone. I just have to show off these nails. I have a kit for them. I just haven't done them in such a long time, and now every time I look at them, I just play around with them. They're so fun. Anyway, today I'm going to be recording my October wrap-up. I haven't touched this in like a week, so there's actually quite a bit of catch up that I need to do, and I might turn that into another video. I still need to print 4 days in October. Well, we're 3 days in now of November, so I'll probably just do that all at once. Just print everything. So I've already gone through, mostly because I rely very heavily on my phone when I do this. Like, I'll go through all of my pictures, I will go through social media, go through my own journal, and just pull out the highlights. So I already have my list. Lots of highlights, very few books, a Kindle streak. I don't think I tried any new recipes this month. I might do like the favorite photo that I took of the month, just to add something new. But also with this many highlights, this might just be enough. We'll see. I'll kind of play it by ear. But anyway, so I have like cabin weekend. Also, the thing is, favorite picture that I took this month was probably this photo of a jumping spider that everyone's probably gonna hate this, but he's just so cute, and he just like was posing, and then I never saw him again after that. So anyway, so just going through this, I mean, I look at things. I did watch a lot of shows this month. This month is weird. Like, it feels like it went by so quickly and also so slowly at the same time. But anyway, I started a lot of books. I only finished 3 of them. We ate out a ton, which hopefully we don't eat out as much in November. I do have this that Jeff was on, Good Things Utah. We babysat my friend's dog. We went on a fall drive. I cut my hair myself because I just didn't want to pay to only have like half an inch cut off. I still need to come back through and fill in some of these. I might do another like Be Real lately. I'm not quite sure what else. I enjoyed doing this currently, and then just, I mean, I filled it out on the 22nd, but just kind of whatever was going on then. I just kind of felt like I was in a little bit of a slump, but this kind of brought me back to, like, I don't know, the beginning of me bullet journaling. It was really fun. So I think this is something that I'll try to incorporate more. And just, I try not to put a lot of work stuff in here. I actually didn't even add this conference to my highlights. But if I was in, I don't know, I just kind of decorated it. I don't really care to write anything about the conference. I did, like, there were small things that I wrote about, but anyway. So going through here, I just kind of, things that stuck out, things that we had fun doing, like shaving the dogs. Not necessarily that it's fun, but that is needed. So anyway, I have my list. Oh, I did my underground coal mine tour. That was so cool. I loved it so much. But anyway, so we're gonna do it on the 31st, which luckily there wasn't a lot of stuff that we did on Halloween other than, at least for me, stay home and hand out candy. So I think I'm gonna use this golden color, which is honestly one of my favorites, 993. I should put a piece of tape over this because it's starting to get used more. And let me find it. I did it with, I think 158 is actually my absolute favorite color out of all of the Tombos that I have, and it's already like, the lettering is starting to come off, so I just put a piece of Scotch tape over it so that I always know what this number is. But I need to start doing that with some of these other ones before they get rubbed off. But anyway, just to start this, I don't know, part of me wants to like switch it up and try other stuff, but I also just really like the format that I've come up with. So for now, this is what I'll be doing. It's just kind of a circle or an oval. And we'll do highlights on this side. Highlights and books. My Tombow Funosoki. I don't know how I'm going to write it. And I know that in my last video, I kind of went through and looked at the different fonts that I've used lately. And I just think I need to switch it up more. Maybe I need to use a pen instead of a Tombow marker. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, kind of like that. Maybe I'll do that, but just lowercase. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna do block letters. It's been a while. Yeah. I don't even know if I've done block letters for it, so we're just gonna go for it. Wow, don't really like that one actually. Whatever. I'm gonna live with it. I'll just go over the rest of these so that they all match in that same thickness. Wrap up and let's write out highlights. Alright, so actually let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 things sounds like way too long of a list. Yeah, I guess that's fine since I don't have a lot of other stuff to add to it. This one will just be a very highlight heavy wrap up, which is fine. Let's start right here. So first I went to, oops. Uh-oh, we might have a dog bark. It's okay, Lilo. Hey. Okay, whatever. The first highlight was that I went to the cabin with my friends. And then we watched Teddy, my friend's dog. Jeff was on Good Things Utah. He's on a Filipino-American Chamber of Commerce or yeah, I think it's Chamber of Commerce. Anyway, so he was on there promoting their yearly gala. So that was pretty cool. We did a fall canyon drive to see all the pretty leaves. I did some yard cleanup. Unfortunately, need to do more, and I just keep putting it off because I don't want to. I found 2 jumping spiders, that one that I took a picture of. 2 jumping spiders. So the one I first took a picture of, and then another one like a week later, it was the smallest little baby. It was so cute. That one I also didn't see again after I took a picture. There was the solar eclipse that we saw like 80% of. We went to, our zoo does a zoo brew every month. So we went to their last zoo brew. And then after, we went and ate at Beer Bar because they have, wow, I cannot write and talk at the same time. They have really good sausages. They used to have this lamb one. It was so amazing. Like, I could eat that multiple times a week, but they didn't have it this last time we went. We haven't gone there for a while, so that was kind of disappointing, but it was still really good. And we took our dogs to Strut Your Mutt. And that was just fun to get them out of the house, even though Bucket didn't really like any of the other dogs, which is not surprising. We went to Wingers for a date night. And I actually saw my high school ex-boyfriend's father there, so that was kind of weird. I mean, it was fine, nothing came of it. It was just, I'm always surprised when I see people around that I know, even though I grew up here, and it shouldn't be that weird. I did the underground coal mine tour. I visited with my grandma for like 2 hours, which was really surprising. I just didn't expect to be talking to her for that long. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm gonna use this because I don't really want to be smearing ink. I always have ink on my fingers. Let's see, I cut my own hair. It's funny, I think along the same lines of cutting my own hair, like relating that back to journaling, because people get so freaked out. Like when I told my parents that I cut my own hair, they were just like, I don't know, believing that it wasn't gonna look good. I was like, it was just a very basic haircut, like nothing crazy. I just needed to cut off some dry ends. But I feel like a lot of people are like that with like journals, just so scared to mess up. And I was just kind of like, look, if I do mess up, then I will go someplace and they'll cut it. Like, it's fine, it's fixable. I have really long hair. It's fine if I have to cut off a couple inches, it'll grow back. It's not the end of the world. Like, same, like, I don't know, you mess up, just turn the page, like up here. Like, this does not need to be perfect. It just, I don't know. I think over the last couple of years, I've just really given up perfection, and it's made life so much more enjoyable. Our dogs got an ice cream cone. And even though they're 10 and 11 years old, they will always be known as puppies by me. They will never grow up. They'll never be dogs. We went to my friend's son's birthday party and took a handful of our animals to show off, and that was really fun. Surprisingly, they all loved the snake the most. We had the Filipino-American Chamber Gala. We had my other friend's son's first birthday party. The dogs got shaved. And I released that monthly template, which feels like it's been a lot longer ago than it has been, but oh wait. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna say, wait, I didn't actually make it in October, but that's when I released it, which is why I wrote down released. It's fine. Sometimes I just question, like, as I'm going what I'm doing, even though I've already, like, had the thought process, so whatever. It's fine. I am who I am. So I read Divine Rivals, and I really liked it. I didn't like it quite as much as I feel like the Bookstagram world has made it out to be, like, amazing. Like, there were a few things, I feel like, never mind. I don't want to get into it because I don't want there to be spoilers. Basically, it didn't meet my expectation. Not that, no. I mean, it was still really good up until, like, the last maybe quarter, the last third of it maybe. I felt like the pacing was off, but I wasn't sure if it was me. But I've talked to some other people about it, and they also agree that it didn't quite live up to the hype that it's been getting. It was still really good. I'm really glad that I read it. The other one I listened, not the other one, but one of the other ones, Better Hate Than Never. And I listened to that one, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and there was not a third act breakup, which is huge for me. Like, I hate, I cannot stand third act breakups. Like, the characters just responded in a really mature way, especially when it would have been so easy for them not to, but then they, like, stopped themselves and they were like, oh yeah, we're going to talk this out like adults, and that made my heart so happy. The other one I listened to was The Unmaking of June Farrow. And that one was enjoyable. I just didn't, like, love it a ton. I think if I would have read it, at times it felt kind of slow, and that could have been that it was an audiobook. It could have been that I couldn't increase the listening speed. Once I always feel so weird, like, once I hit 2x, which is still really fast, but for me, I mean, it's been something I've been building up, I needed it just a little bit faster, and I did not have that because I listened to it in the Penguin Random House audio app. So I'm curious how I would have liked it if I would have read it, but either way, like, I enjoyed it, but not a favorite. I don't think it'll be one that really sticks in my head. I hit 98. I read those numbers backwards. I really do wonder if I'm, like, dyslexic or something. I feel like lately, like, I just get words in the wrong order. Anyway, I usually catch it before, but anyway, that's a random little tangent. So 89-day Kindle streak. I'm just gonna do a box. And of course the air just turned on, so I'm gonna have pages blowing. Actually, I think I will just put, like, favorite photo that I printed or that I took of the month, just because I have the space. Why not? And then I want to like box out the space, but I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. Actually, I'll just print something and put it here. I don't think I'll actually record me doing it. Maybe I'll like, it'll be a really bad cut where it's just like, okay, now here it is in like a day or two when I actually sit down and print out everything. Yeah, I'll do that. This little space is just reserved for that. So I'll zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. Maybe I should have it a little bit closer as I'm actually recording. I'll consider that for future videos, but anyway, so here's this. And again, space will be reserved for a photo, but I think that's it. I mean, it was a really busy month, but I was also more just busy for work, and I don't really like putting work stuff in here besides like something like a underground coal mine tour, just because I waited 7 years for that. I was asking for so long, but anyway, all of the really gross looking gummies that I would try them. I don't think I would buy them, but anyway. Here's also a little flip through of my October that I still need to fill out. So anyway, thank you for joining me. We'll see what my next video is. It'll probably be more just like back journaling and like what I do with empty pages. The only problem is that I do actually kind of need to pre-plan that just so I can make sure I have stuff printed. Because I do rely very heavily on my phone for printing, even though I flip through my phone and then send it to my iPad. But anyway, I'm gonna end this. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. This one I feel like wasn't very creative, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, put it in the comment box. I love seeing it. I love ideas. Trying to share more of what you actually want to see. But anyway, thank you, and we will see you next time.